How cute is this mug? It says, I may not be perfect, but my lashes are. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a little Clinique concealer tasting video. So I wanted to try out some new Clinique concealers, the Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer to be exact. But I thought I would start off fresh faced. I don't have anything on my skin. I'm going to use some Clinique moisturizers and things like that as my primer. And then I'm going to use the concealer on its own. I'm not going to use it with any foundation, any powder, nothing like that. And then I will do a little bit of mascara, some blush, some lippies, just kind of like a no makeup. And then I will check in with you guys at the end of the day and let you know my thoughts and how the concealer wore throughout the day. But before we get started, my name is Jess and I post videos every single Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and sometimes I will upload on Sunday as well. So if you are not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. I post videos on makeup, hair, a little bit of lifestyle, and I also do some vlogs as well. So let's jump into these concealers. I have 3 shades over here and I got this package from Clinique recently, and it is just the Beyond Perfecting concealers. They sent me 3 shades and I haven't tried this out, so it's kind of like a first impressions, a demo and a review all in one. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's so cute. It shows you that they cater for all different skin tones, and this is what the packaging looks like. I have 3 shades over here. I have shade 14, moderately fair. I've got the Apricot Corrector, and I've got 04, very fair. But I'm going to read up on the website quickly. I'm just on clinique.co.za. And I just want to read up quickly. So it's called Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer Camouflage with a 24-hour wear. That's quite interesting. It says it's for all skin types and the price range is 335 Rand. Let me just go on to the international website. Okay, so on the international website it retails for $19.50 and it comes in 18 shades. You guys, that's amazing, especially for concealer. There's like every single shade that you can think of. I will pop a little close up for you to see all of the shades. They have very fair, they have moderately fair, they have like beigey shades, they have correctors, they have darker shades. You guys, it's just amazing. Okay, so just reading up on the concealer a little bit, it just says it covers up without touching up for 24 life-proof hours. It instantly and easily blends into skin to flawlessly conceal imperfections. Its transfer-resistant formula stays put even through sweat and humidity. It provides immediate hydration to keep the under eye area skin feeling comfortable, looking fresh and natural, and it comes in 18 shades in total, which includes a must-have apricot color corrector to help tackle dark circle and discolorations. So that is quite cool. Like I said, I have 3 of the shades here. So I do have the apricot corrector, so I'm going to go in with that first. But let me show you the skincare portion of this video. I'm going to use all Clinique, obviously. And the first product that I'm going to be using is the Clinique Pep-Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. I haven't used this too much. I have all of my products in my little Clinique citrus bag that I got as a free gift with purchase. And I'm just basically going to put this all over my skin because I don't have any moisturizer on as of yet. So I'm just going to use this kind of like as a moisturizer. It's very bouncy and it's supposed to like blur because it's called the Hydro Blur Moisturizer, so it kind of blurs out your skin. Along with the Hydro Blur, I'm going to go in with the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharge Concentrate. I finished an entire bottle of the Moisture Surge, I think it was called the Thirst Relief or something like that. I will pop a picture of it right over here. I loved that product, you guys, and immediately fell in love with this as well. But I kind of stopped using this because you can't really use the little tube thingy when the product reaches a certain level. So I'm just going to open this up and just pop a little bit of the product in my hand. That sound, you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to use quite a bit of this because I kind of want to hydrate my skin, and I don't want to use, you know, too many products today because I want to test out this concealer. I want to see if this concealer is like a super concealer, you know. So I want to use it on its own, and then if you guys subscribe, I will definitely use it again in like a different makeup look, you know. I am not doing my brows today, you guys, because I just did a video on how I tint my brows. I will link it up here as well as in the description box, or you can wait until the end of this video and it will play anyway. So I'm not going to do anything to my brows today because it's like freshly tinted and I want to do like a natural look. So I'm just going to brush them up a little bit, focus on the skin, do a little bit of color on the cheeks, some mascara and a lippy, and that's it. But let's get into the packaging. I am going to use a beauty sponge and a brush as well. I'm going to use a brush like this and I'll do one on either side. And then the packaging is basically very, very simple, very, very sleek and minimalistic. It just looks like this, you guys. I love the Clinique packaging. It's very clean and feminine, if I could explain it like that, and that's the one thing I love about Clinique's packaging, because sometimes packaging can be a little bit overwhelming. So I'm going to start with the Apricot Corrector. So the Apricot Corrector is focused on cancelling out dark circles and blemishes, so it can be used on any skin tone. It just kind of evens out your skin tone just to make it look like your skin is naturally like that. And the packaging is very, very simple and, you know, has a minimalistic approach to it, very, very sleek, just with the silver detailing. And the actual, you know, applicator or the tube is kind of like a squeezy tube, so very hygienic when it comes to being a makeup artist. So I'm just going to put this straight onto my skin, and I will just use a little concealer brush to kind of stipple that out. A little goes a really long way, so I think I used way too much, but I'm going to blend it out. Has a little bit of a sticky texture to it. So I went to the Clinique counter. You can go to any Clinique counter in Edgar's, Foschini, or any store near you that you know carry a Clinique counter or offer that service, and you can get color match, so they can tell you which shade you are. I went to get color matched and I can't remember my exact shade, but I think it was kind of like a combination between these two, so moderately fair and very fair. They're very similar in color. The one has a little bit more of an ivory touch to it, and the other one has a little bit more of a beige touch to it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with moderately fair, and you guys, I'm gonna use this kind of like all over my skin, just a teeny tiny bit, because we're not gonna use foundation. So I'm testing this out to its fullest. A little bit on my nose. That's not too much. I think that's a little bit of concealer. Well, I'm hoping so. Okay, let's blend this out with the beauty blender. Let's see. Okay, okay. You guys, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish I got the Beyond Perfecting foundation, because then I can kind of test them out as a combo. I think I'm gonna go get that, and then I can do a separate video. Like a full face of Clinique maybe, because I know a lot of you guys love Clinique. And then for this top part, I'm just gonna use a foundation brush to kind of test it out with the foundation brush. Oh my goodness, you guys, that's like no streaks. Even with the foundation brush, look at that. Oh my word. That's so creamy. I know this is really up close, you guys, but I wanted to show you kind of like the full application effect, so you guys are like seeing all of my up close flaws, my untrimmed eyebrows and all of that. So next I'm going to take the Very Fair, yes, Very Fair 04. Ooh, I've got like a fuzz on my face. And I'm going to apply this in the center, so the T-zone of my face. This looks so bright on camera, goodness gracious. It oxidizes pretty quickly, to be honest. Not in a bad way though, in a really good way. I'm gonna leave the part closer to my eye for my finger. You guys, it can oxidize, or it might just be mixing with the Apricot Corrector. I'm not 100% sure. You guys, that peach corrector is kind of giving me like an eyeshadow look. I don't know if you guys see the same thing. But I think I will have to set this with powder. I'm actually going to mix a little bit of the Very Fair and the Moderately Fair, because I think the Very Fair is like a perfect shade, but it's almost a little bit too light. So I'm just going to go in with a combination just with my finger. I went in with a quick little brow gel because my brows are freshly tinted, so they are a bit dark and crazy, so I just want to kind of set them into place. And then I want to go in with a technique called strobing. So I'm going to take a little bit of the lightest concealer, Very Fair, on an angled brush, and what I'm going to do is just carve out the bottom part of my brow. And this will, especially for like an everyday look, will give you like the illusion that you have like perfect brows. I really like to use the same products. For example, I use the bronzer for my eyeshadow and I use blush for my eyeshadow to kind of get a cohesive look going. And I haven't tried this before. This is the Clinique Jonathan Adler collaboration, and it's the blush called Cheek Pop or Blush Pop in Peach Pop. That's the color called, the name of the color. And I'm going to use this just very lightly on my lid because the lids are very creased because we're not using powder. So I'm just going to do that very lightly. So pretty. And then I'm going to take the same blush with a big fluffy brush so that it's not too focused, and that I can just have like a flush of peach, like a flush of rose. You can also go a little bit on the nose, kind of like, you know. And then I have another Clinique product that I haven't tried, the High Impact Custom Black Kajal. This one is in the shade Blackened Black, and I just want to apply a little bit of this kind of like on my lash line to kind of smudge it a little bit. I just quickly ran to grab some translucent powder because you guys, this under eyes, they are so sticky and I don't like the feeling. It's getting creased. So I really think with every concealer that I've ever tried, I just feel like you have to set it. So even the smallest amount goes a really long way. So I'm just gonna dust a little bit of powder. In the beginning of the video, I showed you the mug that says I may not be perfect but my lashes are, and I got a package from Clinique a couple of months ago actually, and because we were moving, everything had to, you know, live in boxes. So I finally get to try all of these products for you guys, and I got this in a package from them. It's called the Lash Power Flutter-to-Full Mascara in the shade Black Onyx. And the packaging, you guys, is so cute. It has like little lashes on them. It's like silver packaging. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this. Okay, and then to finish off the look, I'm just gonna apply a Clinique Jonathan Adler lipstick. This one is in the shade 5 Melon Pop. I can't believe I never used this, you guys. The packaging is so pretty. So this is just like a peachy, like a sheer shimmer lipstick. So this is the end of this portion of the video, but before I show you guys the rest of the video, I wanted to show you quickly if the concealer has flashback. So I have my camera on flash and I'm going to show you. Let's see if it has any flashback. No flashback, you guys. I will show the photo over here. It just looks like I have good skin on its own. It's amazing. It looks so pretty. Okay, so let me take you into natural light quickly as well as sunlight. I'm gonna see if I can find a quick little ray of sunlight outside. So this is the concealer in natural light. I'm just sat in front of my bedroom window and no artificial lighting. This is what it looks like. It looks so pretty, you guys. I really like it. It's not too much. It's just like a everyday pretty look. I have a little bit of sunshine in my bedroom, so let's show you what it looks like in the sunshine. Okay, so I am struggling to find like a perfect sunlight spot because my blinds and my window is like making a huge shadow, but you kind of get the idea. This is what it looks like in like direct sunlight. I'm not gonna open my eyes because it's so blinding. I'm like sat on my floor trying to get a little clip for you guys because the sun is like right by my window and these lines are all part of the window. So this is kind of like the best I can do in terms of sunlight, and it's so bright so I can't even open my eyes, but you guys get kind of like the idea. This is what it looks like. So I will check in with you guys again tonight at the end of the day. Bren and I are going to have dinner with his family. It's his grandfather's birthday, so we're gonna have dinner with them, and that's only tonight. So I will probably be back late tonight. It is now I think 3 o'clock. Let me check on my phone. It's 3:30, so I will check in with you guys a little bit later and give you my thoughts and show you how the concealer held up and all of that. So I'll see you guys in a second. It's so cold, you guys. I obviously am wearing something completely different because we just got back from dinner. It is now just like 10 to 10 more or less, so it's been a couple of hours since I applied this concealer as my foundation, and I must say, you guys, I really like it. The tacky or kind of like moisturizing feeling is still there. I don't feel like my concealer has moved at all, like at at all. I'm one of those people that kind of like hug other people like this, because I don't want my makeup to transfer onto their clothing. And one of the selling points, or one of the benefits of this concealer was that it's transfer proof, or transfer resistant, and I secretly tested that out tonight. As I was hugging my family, I kind of like hugged them like this to see if my makeup would transfer, and I'll kind of show you. It doesn't really transfer, like barely. Like even if I would keep my phone like this and be on the phone, it would be like all over my phone. And you can see there's like barely anything on there. If I kind of like put my phone here, you can see that there's barely any makeup on there. So that is such a plus. I love that about this concealer. And I also really like the shades. I really like the shades. I like the consistency. I like the way it feels on my skin. It's definitely a yes for me. I don't know if my jacket is making a noise. So yeah, I just wanted to sign out with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments if you did, and thumbs it up if you did as well. I would love to do more videos like this, so let me know in the comments which other foundations or concealers you would like me to try. I want to do like a tasting video throughout the entire day, so you can see how the foundation wears. So I don't only want to just show you how I put it on. I want you to see how it looks at the end of the day. So it's basically 10 o'clock, and I've had this on for a good 7 to 8 hours, and that's generally how long I wear my makeup usually. So I wanted to do this video for you guys in that, you know, respect, so you can kind of see the entire wear of the concealer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up as I said, and then subscribe if you haven't yet. I would love to see you in my next video, and then I love you guys so much. Bye.